Yo, what's up? You know, the title up there says it best. Sonic SatAM coming to THISTV this October. Well, again, and I'll provide a link to what says this, and I know it's hard to believe anything Wikipedia says, but according to the lineup, and I read this off in the video, the upcoming animation fall lineup for 2012-13, basically Sonic SatAM, along with shows like Pro Stars and, believe it or not, Inspector Gadget, Action Man, and many others, Metajets, are all coming to THISTV, to the THISTV network, sub-channel, digital channel, whatever you want to call it, starting on October. Now, Sonic SatAM, believe it or not, this was talked about before, 2 years ago as a matter of fact, when it was announced that a Sonic cartoon and Sonic Underground were going to be coming to THISTV. Well, Sonic Underground was the only one that was correct. Was the correct one, because whoever said Sonic the Hedgehog SatAM was coming 2 years ago was wrong, because the Sonic the Hedgehog that we got was Adventures. Now the question is that the same as this year? Are we going to be dealing with the same kind of stuff this year as we did 2 years ago? Is this Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon that's being talked about Adventures or SatAM? Now, the only positive hint that fans like myself could look at is it says, in parentheses, starts October. If it was Adventures, it would say be returning. Then, well, basically, if it said returning instead of starts, then we'd know it was Adventures, but it says starts. So it kind of gives you an idea that, this might be the show that, we've been waiting for. This might be the one we've been wanting to see. Even though the series can be seen currently on Netflix streaming, and basically is for sale through Amazon or whatever stores you can still order the Shout Factory box set from, or even the End Circle individual sets as well. But according to what I read on there, on Wikipedia, like I said, it's kind of hard to believe anything they say. From what they said, Adventures is on Jaru.com now, and Underground, as we all know, is on Jaru.com as well as Disney XD. So it only makes sense that this might be the SatAM cartoon. Now, you might say to yourself, well, if it is SatAM, then what does that mean? How's it going to be done? Well, it's real simple. Unless they do an hour's worth of Sonic SatAM, which right now with the schedule the way it is, it doesn't look like that. Or unless they skip a day or so with Sonic SatAM and put something in its place and then do SatAM on some other days. This is the way the schedule goes. If it is Sonic SatAM, starting October 1st, this is the way it's going to go. October 1st, if I'm right, let me think for a second here. Yesterday was the 2nd, the 9th is next Sunday, then the 16th, and then the 23rd? So yeah, Monday, October 1st. If it is SatAM, this is how it's going to go. 1, it's going to be the first 5 episodes that week. And then the next week will be the other 5. And then basically 2.5 weeks. Basically in the first 2.5 weeks on a 5-day schedule, the first season of Sonic SatAM will come on. The first season. 2.5 weeks. And then starting on the Thursday of that 3rd week, and Thursday, Friday, up to Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. you'd be basically looking at 1, 2, 3, the first 7 there of Sonic SatAM, of Season 2 of SatAM. Then the following week, of the first 7, then you'd have 5, right? So you'd have the first 12 right there within a span of about 2 weeks. Or the first 12, I should say. 2.5, basically be the same kind of thing, 2.5 weeks schedule for the second season. So in a sense, you would have about 5 weeks worth of both seasons, just like that. So, and from what I saw, from what I could calculate, it'd be basically the entire series will be shown within the span of October, from a weekday standpoint, October 1st to November 5th. Not including the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, but including more of, like I said, the weekdays. So Monday through Fridays only. It'd be basically both seasons, basically the entire series would end on the 5th and then be reran on the 6th of November. It would start basically, like I said, not including weekends, but basically Monday through Friday schedule on the 1st of October, and wouldn't be done until the 5th of November. Now, you might say to yourself, well, why would they want to show it if it can be shown on Netflix, X, and all that? Well, first of all, here's the reason. And it's kind of, the way I look at it now that I think about it, isn't it kind of ironic? You got the first volume of Adventures and the second volume coming up in 2 different box sets, individual box sets, by N-Circle. Now, isn't it kind of ironic that's happening after they were shown on this TV? So again, now that I think about it, this is again just a test run to get Sonic SatAM maybe into individual sets as well. So basically like the first season its own set, and then the second season its own set. So maybe that's why they're doing this, to give Sonic SatAM a test run to see if fans will still like it. And think of it this way, for those that probably have, like, say, DVD recorders or DVRs, this is a way for them to record the episodes if they don't have the set yet, and if they don't have Netflix, and watch the series. So that works too. And then for a new generation, as I said a few years ago, it's an opportunity for them to see what all the hustle and bustle is about with the series, and see why, even for those that are against it, why people like it. So, but again, it all depends on what happens within a month's time. So basically within 28 days, we should say. See what happens within that time frame. Whether this is the Sonic SatAM or it's just a rerun of Adventures. Like I said, the only positive outlook on it is that it said starts in the parentheses and not returning. So that's all I'm going to say. Comment down below, video response if you like, and I'll talk to you later.